Hi guys, this is Mr. Urrego. Welcome back to our series Beat the Test, the review for the end of course exam, EOC exam, geometry. Alright, cool. Let's do 41. Consider circle L with radius 3 and center 3, 0. Circle, the radius, and the center. Alright, cool. Radius and center. Consider the following equation of circle L. So they give me this as an equation of a circle. Interesting. Let's read the questions and then we go back to the origin, to the beginning. Determine the values of A, B, C, D, E, and F. A, B, C, D, E, and F, right? The value may be terms, coefficients, or constants. Constants are just numbers by themselves. Coefficients is a number in front of the y or an x. Like this, for example, Cx, so C is a coefficient. dy, d is a coefficient in front of a variable. E, constant, a number. F, a constant, a number. So what's y? What's a? I'm sorry. So the a could be a term. Term means something, x squared, whatever. Term is a variable, maybe with an exponent or not. And here you put a, b, c, d, all those. All right, cool. That's the first question. Second, the point 5.24, y lies in the circle L. Which of the following may be approximate values of y? Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. The beginning. So the following equation, they give me this as an equation of the circle. But guys, the equation of a circle is this. X minus h to the second power plus y minus k to the second power equals r squared, where r is the radius, is given, 3. H, k is the center of the circle, which is 3, 0. Okay? Notice that your equation has a minus here and a minus there, but the center is positive h, positive k. So we normally change the signs of those two when we go back and plug it in. So guys, the idea is the following. I have no idea how to get here, so let's work with the information that we have. Alright, that's how you start. Let's get the information that you know. So let me write the equation of the circle. That's the first thing you need to know. X minus h, but h is positive 3. Inside my equation will turn into negative. If 3, which is your h, is positive, then inside will turn negative. You change the sign to second power plus y minus k. K is 0, which there's no sign for 0. So you put y minus 0 to the second power equals r squared. R is 3, so it's 3 squared. So I have x minus 3 to the second power plus y minus 0. Y minus 0 is y. Okay, so I don't need to write that parenthesis, by the way. So y minus 0 is y to the second power, and 3 squared is 9. Okay, I have this, but I need something without parentheses. So that means I gotta work with this x minus 3 to the second power. So let me bring it to the side. X minus 3 to the second power, unless you know the pattern, the easiest way to do this is x minus 3 to the second power is the same as x minus 3 times x minus 3. You see? 2 of the same. That's what my exponent is telling me. 2 of the same. Once I'm here, then you gotta do FOIL. So we gotta remember FOIL. Alright, FOIL. First times first. X times x is x squared. X times negative 3. Those are outer. X times negative 3 is gonna give me negative 3x. Inner. Negative 3 times x. And last. F first, outer, inner, last. So the first times the x, the first times negative 3, and then the negative 3 times the x, and the negative 3 times negative 3, which is going to give me 9. Once I have that, I combine like terms. The middle terms will be terms that you combine. So I have x squared, negative 3 minus 3 is negative 6x plus 9. So this is how I started. This is how I end up. So instead of x minus 3 to the second power, I'm going to write x squared minus 6x plus 9. Bring down the y squared. Bring down the equal to 9. All right, now there's no parentheses. Let's solve and organize. I see that I have something, y squared, x, d, and should be a number here. So I have 9 on both sides. I have to see if I can simplify that. The way to simplify is by canceling that 9, minus 9, and then I do it on both sides, right? Therefore, I have x squared minus 6x, 0 cancels, plus y squared equals to 0. Okay, everything is gone. Okay, so no parentheses, and I kind of combined them, but you know, they ended up canceling out. So now let's see what's going on. So here I have a y squared, and then something with the x. So that means I have a y squared, and after that goes the x. Let me organize. You see I'm flipping the order on this too. And then after that, something with the y, but there's nothing with the y. And after that is constant. So, but there's nothing. So technically it should be a 0. Okay. And after that equals to something, but again, so as a 0 again. All right, hold on. We're still missing the x squared. So that I'm assuming that the a is my x squared, right? The y squared was positive, so I bring it here. So I have something to, my first term has to be the x squared because I'm organizing alphabetical order. Then the y squared, which I have it here. Then something with the x, which is negative 6x. And then everything else, I got nothing. That means everything else is 0. So let's start. A, in my case, let me bring that over here. This is a plus by squared plus cx, and then plus dy, then plus e equals to f. So let's make connections. Okay. X squared should be a. In front of the y squared, I have a b. There's nothing in front of the y squared, therefore you have a 1. If there's nothing there, you have a 1. So that means that's b. b is 1. Then in front of the x, I have a negative 6. That's your c. Oops. What happened here? What just happened? There you go. In front of the x, you have a negative 6. So my c is a negative 6. After that, I got nothing here, right? And nothing means 0, 0, and the f is obviously a 0. So 0, 0, 0. Okay, let's digest that for a second, and then we do part B. Okay, so I hope you're digesting this information. So I have this. Let's go to part B now. B, the point 524, comma y. Okay, so let's get this point. So my point is 524y lies on circle L. Okay, so this is part of the circle. Which of the following be approximate values of y? Alright guys, so here we go. They're giving me a point. So this is my circle, right? This is the center, you know, we have the center 3, 0, and the radius is 3. So this point that they're giving me right now, 524y, is somewhere, I have no idea where the point is, but it's touching the circle somehow. Because this is the equation of the circle, because we just found it. Alright, this is the equation of my circle. I can't find anything with this equation. Alright, this equation is the equation of this circle. So they're giving me a point, 5,24, comma y. 5.24, comma y. What happens is, in every single point, I have 5.24, comma y. The first value is the x value. The second value is the y value. So I know 524 is the x. So what I can do is, I can plug that value here. And if I replace it here instead of the x, the only variable that I will have in there will be the y. So let me plug here the x. So it's going to be 524 to the second power plus y squared, because y is y. I have no idea how much is y. Minus 6 times x, but x is 524. equal to 0. If you notice, the only variable that I have is the y. There's nothing else. Alright, so here I'm able to find the value of y. So let's find. So let's do 524 on the calculator. 524 to the second power is going to give me 27.46. I'm rounding to 2 decimal places, plus y squared. And now negative 6 times 5.24 is going to give me negative 31.44. And that's equal to 0. Oops. Remember, the idea is to leave the y by itself, right? Equal to 0. Then let me combine these two. 27 minus 31.44. That's going to give me 3. That's going to give me negative 3.98. All right. Let me bring down the y squared. So y squared, 27 minus 31 is negative 3.98 equal to 0. Let me send this to the other side. So negative 398 plus this cancels, and I have bring down the y squared. 0 plus that is 3.98. But again, they're asking me for the value of y. Approximate the value of y. Therefore, what do I need to do? I need to calculator, square root. All right, y equals, so this is going to give me, remember, square root of 4 is plus or minus 2, right? Every time I do square root on both sides, I have a plus or minus. So 4 is plus or minus 2, but this is 398. This is almost 4. That's why in the question, and let me read the question again, that's why in the question they're saying approximate. Look at this. Which of the following, they're saying approximate the value. And that's the reason they're saying approximate, because you have 398. I do square root of 2, and this is going to give me 1.90 something. 1.99 more decimals. Alright, a bunch of decimals. So, which of the following may be approximate values of y? Remember, I have a plus and a minus, because I'm doing square root on both sides. When I do this, I get y equals plus or minus 1.99 and a bunch of decimals. Approximate. That means they want me to round this. Round it to what? To 2 and negative 2. When I have this, which this means is when I have y equals plus or minus, I have two answers. One, positive 199. And your answer is y equals negative 1.99. That's what the plus or minus means. I have one positive answer and I have one negative answer. Because I don't have the decimals, I round it, approximate positive 2 and negative 2. Okay? Alright. I think we have time for the next one. Let's go. Okay, guys. I was trying to do 43 because it's the same, the equation of the line as well. The equation of the line, of the circle, I'm sorry. But we have to complete the square here, so the process is going to be long. Alright, so I'm going to do this in a separate video. Alright, guys. Stay tuned. Please subscribe, like the video. Alright. Stay tuned for 43. I'm going to do 43 right now. Alright, stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Take care.